Does Agentforce streamline case resolution? That's the question I've been asked to answer today. I want to quickly review what is streamlining case resolution, because I think the answer is probably pretty obvious here that it does, but let's talk about why. Right, so streamline, according to Google, means make a process more efficient and effective by employing faster or simpler working methods. Okay, so I like this because it gives us a little more to dive into. Like, what is Agentforce doing when we say it's streamlining case resolution? So in case we didn't catch it here, yes, Agentforce definitely streamlines case resolution. It helps in a lot of ways. Some of the ones that I've chosen to talk about today are how it makes it more efficient, effective, faster, or simpler. So let's dive into that. I've kind of paired effective and simpler into like a quality bucket, right? How does Agentforce increase the quality of case resolution? So the big one, obviously, that we're aware of with all these large language models out there, is the ability to process natural language and then respond in natural language. It's huge. It's simpler for humans to interact with the bot, where it's like they don't have to try and like give just the right answer so the bot can understand, right? They can just speak in their terms and it's going to understand it much better. This is going to be simpler, and which makes it much more effective, right? Often some of these things that make it simpler result in increased effectiveness. Omnichannel support, something we've seen in other products, but being able to just take that in the swing of things, the Agentforce, whether it's, it's really responding to emails, like cases on a website, in the chat setting, or like social media, things like that. It's got omnichannel support. So whatever channel a person wants to communicate in and responds, you can plug that in. It's super effective. It's easy for people to reach and get help. Sentiment analysis, kind of another added perk of these large language models, is kind of analyzing, how people are responding in comments and whatnot. And so Agentforce, in this terms of like a customer comes through with a case, they need help with something, it's able to analyze sentiment, and then either, maybe it needs to analyze the sentiment, and they're like, hey, this needs to be escalated, sent to a human, or they're able to cater to that and respond in ways that helps people according to the sentiment that they're showing. Super powerful in making a case get resolved, right? And a person feeling heard and helped. Coupled with personalized support. When I say personalized support, Agentforce it's going to be really good at pulling in the context that you want for a case, pulling in that customer information, previous cases, their orders, things like that, and be able to take all that into context and giving them the personalized support according to, what information you already have about that person. That's super great. It's kind of in tandem with that next one, full case context, right? It'll pull in everything. And then these are all kind of, so far, the bullets I've talked about are the quality mostly of Agentforce as a bot resolving cases on its own. But don't forget the use case of just being a help, an assistant to the human people, the agents that are also fixing cases, right? Giving them good insights that might take the humans a little longer to find as they're digging through the information, right? It can empower them, give them information both on sentiment and just strict information on what the customer might need. Super powerful in making the quality and the effectiveness of case resolution better. And then furthermore, continuous improvement, the idea of continually learning on its own. There's two ways it can be applied, right? It could be improving on its own in resolving cases, learning that way, based on, feedback and whatnot, or like the results of cases. And also drive improvement in, again, human agents. Not only can it give them suggestions, but then like after, analyzing something, you can say, hey, like here's something that, could potentially improve this process. So super helpful all in all, and just increasing the quality of case resolution. Let's jump to a couple other bullets I have here. The other two bullets from that slide we showed a minute ago are efficient and faster. So oftentimes, in case resolution, I've just talked about quality. The flip side of that coin is, efficiency, quantity, quality, quantity. You've got those two sides of the coin. So Agentforce always also going to be super beneficial in terms of efficiency. 24/7 support availability speaks for itself, right? That's going to be just imperative to, is this worth it? Yeah, it's going to scale like crazy, right? It can handle all the time. And then as the next bullet point here shows, at massive request volumes, it can increase with that need. And then on the other side of that, when requests are much lower, right, you won't have nearly as many people sitting there looking for work. It can just, reduce, and then you're having cost savings on that side of that coin. The next point here increases team efficiency. Kind of like I was just talking about how it can suggest increases for human agents. It can also, in a sense of helping human agents get the right cases to the right people faster, right? That's something that we've seen as something that's available before Agentforce, but Agentforce is going to be quicker at it and require less training and monitoring on it to get the right cases to the right people, get those people the right information to get things resolved. And also be able to, just pinpoint on important information itself if it's resolving as a bot cases on its own. This drives a reduction in customer wait times, right? Because you're getting cases. Well, there's two different ways that it drives a reduction in the wait times. The first is there's just like unlimited bots available, so people are going to get started a lot quicker. And then furthermore, it's helping resolve cases faster so that more people are available to take on more cases. It's a super powerful feature. I'm excited to see this, implemented more. And it also automates your team tasks, right? So it eliminates certain tasks that up till now may have had to have been done by a human. It's going to be able to automate and take over more of those, freeing up more time for people, just making everything much more efficient. So yeah, excited to, continue to see how this changes what we're doing. I'm Andrew at Solved. Excited to help with any of your Agentforce or Salesforce needs. Feel free to check out our website. Thanks for watching.